If anyone would have told me that this streaming application will be officially published on the Amazon App Store, I would have said that they are smoking something or high on something, because I would have never thought in a million years that Amazon would actually allow this. But
just 7 days after making my last video regarding a very popular streaming application, it looks like Amazon have now completely removed that from the Amazon App Store. Let's double check our update first. Let's go to the settings, go over to my Fire TV, and we can see my device is currently on Fire OS 7.7 1.0. Now with this latest version, I've noticed that they've now removed this one application, but I've also seen a brand new feature if you are interested in home cinema. So let's look at the application first. If I now press the home key, go over to the search, and I type in STR. Here we can see the application here. Now this is a very, very popular application. It has more than 10 million downloads just on Android TV, but it's also available for your Apple TV platform, for your web OS, for Samsung TVs. It's a very, very popular cross-platform streaming application, which you can then add in third-party custom add-ons, giving you then the ability to access content through RD and other channels. So you can see why it's very, very popular, which is why it was very surprising that Amazon actually published this directly onto the Amazon App Store, allowing anybody to download it directly without any kind of side loading. But we can see now, if I click on this, we can see now, as of the end of December 2025, the application has now been completely removed from the Amazon App Store. You can still sideload this, and I will leave instructions on my website if you want to do that, including how you can also install custom add-ons. So it is a bit frustrating that you can't get it direct anymore, but I think it was fairly obvious that as soon as Amazon realized what the application could potentially do, just like the K application, which out of the box, it is just a standard media player. It's up to users if they want to download builds or download custom add-ons, giving them access to other content, but at its base level, it is just a media player. But again, Amazon decided to remove the K application from the Amazon App Store because it was just associated with piracy or that kind of content, and it seems like now they've done the exact same thing with this application here. Now backing up this, the other feature I've noticed with this latest update, if I now go over to the settings, go to display and audio, and we can now see inside Alexa Home Cinema, we can actually create an Alexa Home Cinema. So I can click on that, and if you have compatible devices, Echo devices, other Amazon devices, you can actually pair that onto your device, giving you a proper surround sound cinema. Unfortunately, I don't have any of these devices in my setup, but it is very, very easy to do. You can it'll search for your devices. You can then pair them up, sort out the positions, giving you access to home cinema. We can see this was reported by Elias on FTV News that Fire TV's updated Alexa Home Cinema Theatre is now available for the latest Echo Studio and also Echo.Max. We can see this is what the feature looks like. It will then detect all of those devices in your house, allowing you to then pair them up in a home cinema mode. So it does look pretty nifty, and if you do have those devices, then why not just use them for some home cinema sounds? I know lots of you have shipped over to the Android TV platform just because you are fed up of all of these changes from Amazon, these piracy blacklists, these disabling applications, all of that kind of control from Amazon. It has frustrated lots of you, and you've now gone over. But I also know that many of you are still sticking with the Amazon devices, whilst your favorite applications are still working fine. Lots of you just use TVMate, lots of you use the K application, so those applications are not impacted. So for you, why not just carry on using the device that you're still happily using, and maybe if something changes in the future, you can then potentially decide to jump ship or look for another device. Also, just to say a big thanks for all of the support over 2025. It's been a long year, lots of changes, lots of interesting stuff. I just want to say thanks for all of your likes, sharing my videos, watching my content, leaving comments. It really does make all the difference. I was hoping to get to 500k subscribers by the end of the year, so I think we were fairly close. Let's go for the big 1 million in 2026. So really appreciate your support. Wishing you guys a healthy and prosperous 2026. Hope you guys will stick around, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.